Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. We'll get started shortly. Before I start, I want to do a quick sound check. Can someone give me a confirmation whether you are able to hear me and you can see the screen? Find an emoji icon, thumbs up icon on your screen and give me an indication, please. Or you can place a comment in the chat box. Are you able to hear me? All right. Thanks for the confirmation. We'll get started in a minute. Someone is saying they are not able to hear me. I want to check again. Are you able to hear me and see the screen? Yeah, it looks like somebody has responded. Okay. All right. So I assume most of you guys are able to hear me and see me. If anybody is still not able to, just place a message on the chat box or try to log in again. All right. Welcome again. Thanks for joining. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the webinar, Profitable Futures Trading. It's going to be Thanksgiving special. So, and it's going to last at least 90 minutes. So grab a beverage, grab a pen, grab a paper, take notes all along, or take screenshots of what I'm going to share, because this is about Sliver Bullet trading system that we have developed, and it's about futures trading. And not sure you've been trading or you're new to trading, but I'm sure everybody will get something out of this presentation and be able to improve your trading. So without any delay, let me get right into it. Before I go ahead, a statutory disclaimer that whatever I share here is not a financial advice. Individual results vary. Individual performances vary because of individual situations and choices. So this presentation is about Sliver Bullet trading system developed by Sliver Trades. I'm Rauke, the founder and the architect of Sliver Bullet trading system. We are a company based in Chicago, Illinois. So this presentation is going to have 3 parts. First is the education. We'll talk about the system. We'll talk about the business model because we have set it up as a business. Then we'll talk about the software automation part, and then the funding, how to get other people's money and not use your own capital in trading, and finally the offer. So if you are interested and want to get a hand on this system, how to get it. So that will be in the end. Of course, Q&A will be there in the end. We'll answer any questions that you may have. So as you get your questions, feel free to type in the Q&A box, and I will make sure to answer all your questions in the end. But before I get started, I want to give you a demo of the software that's a core of Sliver Bullet trading system, and I want to give you a quick demo of it, and then again, during the presentation, I will show it again. So let me load this software, which is called Sliver Bullet Pro, and it has different configurations, parameters, and I will place max loss amount of 2,500 and profit goal of $2,000 for the session, and start it. I will give you the details in the second round of the demonstration later today, but for now, just I want to give you a quick peek into this software's capabilities. This is the user interface of the software, and there are different ATM buttons, which are basically risk management settings. These are called automated trade management settings. And each button, like ATM 1 takes trades with one contract, ATM 2 with 2 contracts, ATM 3 with 3 contracts. And these are automated long and short buttons. You can turn them on and software will take trades automatically. These pink buttons are different strategy buttons. And then this is manual stop button. There is manual buy and sell button as well. And there are like other buttons which I'll not spend time on. I'm going to demonstrate. I usually demonstrate with ATM 2, which takes trades with the 2 contracts, and then I will keep scale-in mode on, aggressive mode on. Details of those will be covered later. And whenever I trade, I use, of course, it's a demonstration, so I use the playback data from the previous day, which is Friday, November the 15th, and I start at the market open. In these presentations, I have always done that. Friday's morning data and market open data, 8:30 Central is when the market opens. I have set the timer to that time. I have downloaded the data, real data from yesterday's market, and I'm going to play this data and make this software take trades. Now here, its market has just opened 8:30 02 seconds, and I see that market has opened here. This is the candle. These are the candles that it has just formed, and market closed here the previous day, that is on Thursday. So there is a clear gap down in market since the previous day. So I'm going to assume it to be a downtrending day because there is a gap down, and my bias would be down, and so I'll be shorting my trades, and I will not use any of these strategies, but I will use the default strategy, which which is turned on as soon as I press one of these buttons. So I'm going to take short and let that software take trades, 2 contracts at a time. Order filled. All right, so the first trade has been taken, and here you see first short trade with 2 contracts, and there are 2 target levels. So once both the target levels are hit, the trade will be closed, and we'll see the profit here. So target filled. So one position got closed, or one contract got closed, and since I have turned the scale-in mode on, one more trade got placed, and target filled. All right, the first trade got closed. The first trade that got placed is now closed, and it made $131 in profit. In fact, it was the second trade that got closed first because it placed the trade higher than the first trade. So that got closed, and the first one hasn't closed. It missed just by a tick, I believe. So let's see. So from the first trade, we got $131 of profit.
Target filled.
So here, one more trade got placed. Total 3 trades, all 3 got closed, and $394 in profit from 3 trades. So, so one here, second here, third here, 3 short trades, and how long since we started? It's 2 minutes since we started. In 2 minutes, it's $394. I'll keep going, and I'll now increase the speed of the timer.
Order filled.
So one more now.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
So a few more trades. Now we stand at $658 from 5 trades. And our goal is to reach $2,000 when the software stops taking any more trades.
Order target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
All right, there was one lost trade here. The first trade got placed, then the second one. And when the second one gets placed, depending on the distance the second trade was away from the first trade, it moves the target to break even. So I consider this kind of trades as break-even trades when you put 2 together. In one, there will be a gain. Second, there will be a loss. It's net $23 of profit, but I still consider this small profit as break-even.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
This is another break-even trade. So software automatically is adjusting the targets so that it doesn't stay too long with multiple positions.
Order target filled.
Here, it could have taken a long trade if I had kept the long button on, but since I did not keep the long button on, this trade was skipped and a dot was placed here. Since it's a downtrending market, I'm trying not to. I decided not to go against the trend and take only short trades. I will explain you why later.
Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
So 13 trades so far, $1,000. This is great money to be made in like $17 since the market opened. But we have set our goal to $2,000. So let's wait till the software makes us $2,000. Increase the speed some more so we get through it faster.
Order filled. Target filled. Order target filled. Target filled. Order target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
$1,500 so far.
Order filled. Order filled. Target order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
$1,700.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
1984. One more trade.
Target filled.
All right. So it achieved $2,000 target, and total $2,100. Here it says total profit target reached. Here trade buttons disabled. So software will not take any more trades even if it is kept on. So now back to the presentation. So this is just a peek view of what this system is about. Now, the Sliver Bullet trading system, why we created? We created because we all have the quest for financial freedom. As human being, we want freedom. There are different types of freedoms. And in this presentation, we'll focus only on financial freedom. And let's define financial freedom, what it is. It's the desire for making decisions without any financial constraints. We want to have freedom to travel, own a home, pursue our passions without thinking about our wallet. And trading could help achieve that financial freedom. That's we strongly believe, and that's why we created this system. First of all, we have to look trading as a business. Traders make a mistake. They take it as more as a hobby, and they end up gambling their money away. Uh, uh, they don't know what they're doing. They hope to make profit because they have heard their friends have made profit, or they have seen stories about how people have made profit, but people do not have how to do it. And if you want to do it seriously, you have to treat it like one, and you have to treat it like a business. And a business, any business, has two components: the cost component and the income component. Now, let's look at the cost component. The cost component, so you need a computer to be able to do trading. That's the first and foremost thing. Um, a good computer, decent computer, will cost you about $1,500, be it a desktop or laptop. So the desktop or laptop that you already have could be good enough. Doesn't mean that you have to purchase a new computer right away. But if you are in a, if you decide to upgrade your system, you should be looking at something in this range, so that you have a powerful computer for years to come. And then you need internet connection. A good internet connection could be anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, depending on where you live. I have taken a midpoint number of $75 per month. Now, you need a data feed for your trading, because here what we are talking about is day trading. And day trading, you need live data, real-time data, tick by tick, every millisecond, the data that's accurate every millisecond. So that data feed could cost you anywhere from $12 to $100, depending on what all things you want to include in that data. So I've taken a midpoint number of $50 per month for a good data feed package. And then you need a trading platform. Trading is not about investing. Like you decide to invest, and in the evening you place a trade with your brokerage. It's about real time, so you need a platform that can handle real time market. It has all the features of real time market, and the license to access such a platform costs you one time of about $1,000, or a monthly subscription of about $75 or $100, depending on the platform provider. Now, the one we use costs one time $1,000, and that's the cost I have taken here. Then we need trading funds. This is what drives your trades, right? So if you are if you want to day trade in stock market, your brokerage will ask you to put up at least $25,000 to be able to day trade. By definition, day trading means you make at least 4 trades per day. 4 trades or more. So if you make 4 or more round trip trades per day, you'll be called day trader, and you need to have this $25,000 minimum in your brokerage account. Then and this $25,000 is not enough. You need more to be able to profit well in day trading. Now, trading education. As I said, most of us start trading, hearing our friends do it, and then in social media channels or news channels, and we do not have any background how the market works. We just think that, okay, if I can buy today, and after a month it will grow some percentages, and I will sell it. And usually that does not happen. Market goes up and down. When it goes down, we chicken out, and lot of times lose money. When we are lucky, we make some return, but again we lose. So without proper trading education, which is not taught in schools or colleges, we are just gambling away our money. Then you need trade automation software. If you are a day trader, you need to be, like a sniper. You need to be agile. You need to be sharp, and for that you need a software. And a good software will cost you anywhere from $500 to $10,000, depending on what all features that software vendor is offering in the software. So all these are the cost components of this trading as a business. Now, what's the income potential? Now, here income potential is unlimited, but I wanted to be realistic and most reasonable as possible. And the definition of being reasonable is the money that you can make consistently every day. It's not about, business should not be like you make $1,000 one day and lose $1,000 the next day. Then business becomes unpredictable. You need high level of predictability in business. Of course, there could be a losing day or something, but if you set anything as a business, you need odds in your favor, which means business looks for consistency. You need to be consistent, and consistency can come only if you have a very small target to achieve. If you increase this consistency target to $1,000, it won't be consistent. So I have taken $50 as the minimum amount that you want to make, and trading by 1 hour. And our goal is to help people trade just for 1 to 2 hours and then go ahead with their lives. It should not be that you are stuck to your screen or chair for the entire day. If you do that, then it's not a job. It's not a vehicle for creating wealth. It's not going to be financial freedom, because freedom is when you have money to be able to pursue other passions of your life. So that's why it's 1 hour is important. Now, my goal is to compare this $50 per day trading 1 hour with our cost and see if it makes sense. If it makes sense, then it's a good business. If it does not make sense, then it's not a good business worth pursuing. So let's understand whether it's worth pursuing. Now, cost component, if I add all these up, it's $40,000 to $50,000. And if you make $50 consistently every month, every day of the month, it will become $1,000 per month, because there are 20 days in a month, 20 trading days, and 20 times 50 is $1,000. So now we have the income potential, a consistent income potential, and the cost component here. So now we can compare these two numbers and see if it makes a business sense. All right, let me grab some. I'll grab my pen. Now let's look at these numbers. These are not random numbers. Again, we are not gambling. All these numbers have to make sense and should be reasonable and comparable to other income generating avenues, right? So first, let's look at $50 per day per hour. Is this a good wage? If we just compare to wages, the minimum wage in the US is about, give or take, $10, $10 to $12, depending on the state you are in, per hour. Here we are taken $50 per hour. So it's already better than this minimum wage job, whatever people do. Let's look at the number of hours in a year, working hours. So if you are working 40 hours per week, and there are 50 weeks in a year, you make there are 2,000 hours in a year. Now, 2000 hours times 50 is $100,000. Right. So, and the average income of US household is not $100,000. So it means that the hourly rate that I have taken of $50 makes sense, that if you achieve, if you make $50 in an hour, you are better than average household in the US. Our goal is not that. Our goal is to become wealthier than that. So I will um, uh, work on these numbers further, but here I'm setting the benchmarks, the minimum numbers that I have taken. And let's compare this 50K and 1K aggregate. 1K per month is $12,000 a year, 12K per year. Now, if you invest 50K or just place 50K in a CD, what's the interest rate that you get? You get 5 to 6%, which means you will get only $2.5 to $3,000 in a year if you place $50,000 in a CD. If you put it in a stock market, in a good stock good market year, the portfolio will grow by on an average by 10%. But when you compare this $12,000 to this $50,000, it's 25% return on your capital. So if you see, even at this $50 per day, you are getting 25% of returns on your investment. So the point is, this is already a good business. This at this $50 per day, even if you don't do anything, I keep your day job, just try to earn $50 per day. That is $1,000 per month, or $12,000 per year. It's a good investment for you to make, because you're making 25%. Of course, it's not passive; it's active income generation, but the numbers are, still good. Numbers are still better than any other opportunity that you can pursue. Now, is it an attractive business? It's not attractive business, because this is just small change. $1,000 is change. It may not even pay for the mortgage. It will just may barely cover your car installment. So that's not a great income. Now, what if we reduce this cost by 1/10, to 1/10? If we reduce it by 90% and make it 1/10, that is, the cost will be $5,000, and increase this income potential to $10,000, meaning you invest $5,000 and make $10,000 per month. Invest $5,000 one time, and then make $10,000 per month every month. How would these numbers, two numbers, compare? Then it makes a business sense. You are perhaps doubling your investment every month for the rest of your life. If this is possible, then it's a business. So this is just to set up this whole the context of this whole narrative that I'm going to share in next hour or so. So brace yourself. There's a lot of more good stuff to come in this presentation. Now let's explore the possibilities. Of course, you need to learn trading properly. If you are already trading, you might be knowing quite a few tricks or just few tricks. But you need to see the whole thing, understand trading ins and outs, and that requires time investment. Financial investment, of course, as I said, $5,000 you need to have. Here in the previous one, which I said one-time investment, I erased that. One-time investment of $5,000. So anyway, it's an investment. Time is more bigger investment than the financial investment, because trading is complex and it demands skills. You need to acquire those skills. You need to understand the nuances and complexities. And there are no guarantees in trading. Like anything in life, there is no guarantees. You start from here to go to Target or Walmart. There is no guarantee that you would reach. A lot of things could happen between when you start and when you reach Walmart. Not that I wish anything untoward for anyone, but e- even for me, there is nothing is guaranteed in life. So same way, nothing is guaranteed in trading as well. And then there are common trading mistakes people make again and again. Especially the new traders. So our goal will be to eliminate all these common mistakes that traders make and give them a more high probability strategy. So to avoid costly trading mistakes, you need a high probability trading strategy. You need to automate the trading process as much as possible. It cannot be fully automated. If somebody is here with the expectation of seeing an automated bot that will make them money in their sleep, sorry, it's not about this presentation. This system is not about that. There is no automated system that can generate income consistently. We need manual watch. Most of the time, and but automation is necessary. We have to free up our minds and hands from mundane stuff in trading. Then we must trade with other people's money if we want to make bigger money. If we use our own capital, we'll be limited by the constraints of the size of the capital, and our emotions will come in the way when we are in a trade, when the trade goes against us or it is in profit. We make hasty decisions, stupid decisions when we use our own capital. So it's important that we use other people's money and stay detached to the results while we are trading. So that's why it's important. And we must trade during the right trading hours. In the stock market, the stock market opens at 8:30 Central in the morning and closes at 3 p.m. Central. If you are investing, you have been investing in stocks and all, you have the time constraint. If you have a day job, you cannot take time out of it to trade during the daytime, and that's when the market remains open. Then how would you day trade? So to eliminate all these constraints, we decided to focus on futures trading. Futures market is open 23 hours a day. So if you have a day job, you can keep it and you can trade in after hours. Of course, the flavor of market is different after hours compared to the morning time. Regardless, it gives you options. There are a lot of options in 23 hours for you to choose time that works for you and suits you. Futures are good because contracts are customizable. They come in different flavors and sizes, so you can choose the one you want based on your risk budget. There is a lot of liquidity in futures market. It's not an exotic product. There are traders. They're all over the world. It's a global market. It has liquidity. You won't be stuck in a position for long unless you decide to. So it's a good market to be in, and it gives you a lot of leverage. You can control a lot of positions with one contract. You can control as many as 1,000 shares of the underlying index. So which means that with a small movement you can make a big profit, which could also mean that with a small movement, if you are not careful, you can make a big loss as well. But point is, futures provides you leverage, and it's diversified across markets and asset classes, so you can choose the one that you want. So here are the examples of futures instruments that we like to trade. There is ES for S&P 500, NQ for Nasdaq 100, RTY for Russell 2000, YM for Dow 30, CL for crude oil, GC for gold. And there are equivalent micro futures instruments, which are the 1/10 of minis. Futures instruments are called minis, and the smaller versions are called micros. And then the micros symbols are MES, MNQ, M2K, MY, MMCL, MDC. So this is all you need to know. There are like you don't need to understand the math behind futures contracts and all to be able to trade futures. You just need to know the symbols, what they are, and then trade them like any other stock. All this is good. Now, what's next? How do you get started? It's simple. Open a futures trading account with one of the brokers. Our favorite and recommended broker is Ninja Trader. They're exclusively a futures trading brokerage firm. And then you access Sliver Bullet Pro, which is built on Ninja Trader platform, which provides you automation to your trading. And then you practice strategies mentioned in Sliver Trades Academy. We teach strategies, high probability strategies, and you practice. And then once you are proficient, you use that for trading. Use those strategies for trading. So it's as simple as this. But in detail, Sliver Bullet trading system about 6-step path to success. So what are those 6 steps? The first one, which I already covered, install Sliver Bullet software on Ninja Trader platform. Then, oops, I went ahead. Oh shoot! It's somehow. Okay. Sorry about that. And next is you practice the strategies on a simulated account first. And then third is you sign up for a funded trading evaluation account. This is where you start using other people's money. You get a funded account first. There are companies that like to lend you money, give you money to trade. But before that, they want to make sure that you are proficient. You are able to make profits without blowing up the account. And these evaluation accounts come as subscription, monthly subscription, very nominal. Could be $15 to $50 per month. So nowadays it's more on the $50 side, a good one. Excuse me. But there are inexpensive ones also which you can start with. And you sign up for that evaluation account. And if you purchase a $25,000 account, the goal will be for you to achieve $1,500 without losing $1,500. Once you achieve $1,500, and the automated trading helps, you pass the evaluation using the software. And once you pass the evaluation, achieve $1,500, you can obtain a paid trading account. You are eligible for paid trading account. And why I say eligible is you have to pay one-time fee of $150 to get that paid trading account. And this $150 covers all the data fee, platform fee, everything. You don't have to pay anything for anything else. As long as you have the account, you can trade in that without worrying about other costs. Now, once you have the paid trading account, you have to repeat the cycle that you had gone through during evaluation. That is, you have to achieve $1,500 again, which serves as your loss buffer. I call it building a loss buffer. So $1,500 of loss buffer you will build. And once you have built $1,500 of a loss buffer in a 25K account, any profit above that 1,500 level is yours to keep. And then the story begins. You make profit and take profit, withdraw profit. Of course, you have to pay 10% to the funding provider because that's their business model. They are interested in making money too. So you have to share 10% of profit with them, which I believe is very reasonable, and we should not mind doing that because they have taken the risk. They are taking the risk. So, so 10% they will take and give you the 90%. And once you have done that, if you have passed one evaluation and got trade, you got one account, you repeat this step 3 and 4 and 5 again and again, and add one more account, and then add one more account. And in doing so, you create a portfolio of funded accounts, and say you create a portfolio of 5 funded accounts. So whatever profit you make, you can replicate. You can trade accounts parallelly using a trade copier, and you can, if your goal is to make $50 per hour per account, now you are making $250 across 5 accounts. So now the magic happens. You keep building this portfolio. Your next goal will be to make 10 accounts and grow this to $500. So this is how, it is like, think of it like as if you are building a rental property portfolio. You acquire one rental property, put it out for rent, collect income or monthly rent, get another one, then the third one, then the fourth one. Like that, people build multiple rental properties, and they keep trading. They keep generating income from the rental properties. Same way, you build a portfolio of funded accounts, and you multiply your income. So that's the business model here we are talking about. And then the magic happens. So now, how Sliver Bullet trading system helps? The software part will help you trade in any type of market: trending market, reversing market, sideways market, because we have strategies built in for all these markets. And we teach which strategy is relevant for which market in our academy, in our training. The software has automated scale in and scale out. You have seen the feature in the demo that I showed in the beginning, that it could scale in when the market goes against it by adding some more positions, and then tries to come out for break even. So automated scale in and scale out is included. Real-time performance monitoring is there on the chart. You can see on the chart how many contracts are open, how many positions are open, which account you are trading, the realized profit, unrealized profit, all that in one screen. So that you do not have to have a huge setup, like multiple monitors and this and that. You don't need to have. All that you need is a laptop or a desktop. Of course, if you are at home, we recommend that you add one more monitor. So with 2 monitors, you can trade comfortably. And if you are on the road, and you just need a laptop, you should be able to trade with just one screen. So that's why the performance monitoring on the screen is is there, so that you don't switch between windows and screens. And then we provide assistance in getting funding for your trading. So we have affiliations with good funding providers, and from them you will get the funding accounts. And we provide training and live demos as part of Sliver Bullet trading system. Now let's understand the market condition. All that is good. The software is good. The business model is good. But the main component of this whole business is the market. You need to understand the market, how it works, how it behaves, why it behaves the way it behaves. And we cover all that in our program, but here in next 10 minutes, I'll give you an understanding that you won't find anywhere else, and you wouldn't have known it before. So I'll explain that in 10 minutes. So be ready to take notes or screenshots and use it for your trading if you are already a trader, and you will see your results improve. So there are only two types of markets. One is trending market and one is sideways market. Sideways market is like this. Trending market could be uptrending or downtrending. The uptrending market could also be, trending upwards, making swings. A downtrending market could also be making swings and going down. And the sideways market could be narrow market like this, flattish almost. So if you look at it, there are only 6 types of markets or conditions, I would say. So let me number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The software can take trades in all types of market conditions. But we don't recommend that you trade, let the software take trades blindly, automatically. It's not an automated bot. It's not meant to be an automated bot, because there cannot be an automated bot that can make that can generate income consistently for a long period of time. Yes, for short period of time, even this software can do it in the short period of time, but that's not what we are kind of promoting here. We are saying that it's a combination of education, automation, and using other people's money is when this works as a business and generates consistent income. But even though software can take trades in all types of market conditions, we recommend that you avoid this market condition number 4 consciously. Be aware when the market is flattish and avoid trading. Do not trade in this kind of market. And the reason for this avoidance is that after being flat for a long time, the market has to eventually break out upside or downside. Say it breaks out to the upside, and a trader, untrained trader, I would call it, buys a stock or a futures contract and places a stop loss here. What happens is, most of the time breakouts fail, and once this breakout happened, the market reverses, takes this stop, and now the trader has incurred a loss. He would think now that, okay, he needs to take a short trade because market has gone down, places a stop here, and what happens is market again reverses on him, and this takes the stop again, and this time it keeps going up. The trader has lost a good chunk of his account, and he has no courage to take any more trades, and or may not have any funds left to take any more trades, and feels that he has been cheated by the market. So that's why we say that you avoid trading this market, recognize it, and avoid trading this market condition number 4. So to give you better understanding, this is a market condition number 4 that you should avoid. And here is the example of market condition number 4. You see the chart here. My price has been going up, down, sideways, whatever. But with trained eye, you would be able to recognize when the market is here and flattish, not going anywhere, in a very narrow range, tight range. And then suddenly what happens? There is a big pop-up. This faint line that you see, it was a green bar once. It was green, complete green. And then the market went down. It went down. And if somebody bought here, placed the stop here, stop, that was taken. And then if they shorted here and placed the stop here, stop, so market, that was also taken out. And then market kept going up and up all along. So so this is why we say avoid market condition number 4. This is the reason. Avoid market condition number 4. Now next one, is the market DNA. This is the most important slide of this presentation. So market DNA. So what's DNA? DNA is the smallest building block of life. So as a human being, even the animal or plants have DNA. And we understood that the market behaves or mimics life. Um, it mimics life because it's made by living human beings, right? So our emotions, our greeds, our fears transfer over to or imprinted on the market. The price movement that we see in the market is because of our emotions. So we thought that if a human life has the smallest building block at the DNA, then stock market should also have a DNA. So if you remember from the biology class in high school, the shape of DNA is like this, double helix, called double helix shape. Haven't drawn it properly, but you get the point. So if this is the shape of human DNA or life's DNA, then what's the shape of the market's DNA? Market's DNA should also have a shape. And in close observation, we have seen that the market moves this way, goes up, pulls down, goes up again, or it comes down, pulls back, and comes down again. So this is the shape of the market movement. Now, if we smoothen these lines, because my movement is never in this straight line, we get a smooth curve like this. So we took this basic movement as the DNA of the market, and when we put together these multiple movements, you get a shape of market's movement. Now it's you get to see the body of a price movement, putting these all building blocks together. Now, how is this enough? Flesh is not enough, body is not enough. You need a structure, you need musculature, you need bones. So how to put this market movement in a context? To put the market's price movement in context, we took these two SMAs, 21 SMA and 233 SMA. 21 SMA is 21 period simple moving average. Those who have been trading will know what a moving average is. If you don't worry. These will be covered in training if you join us. Otherwise, it's a 21 SMA and 233 SMA. When we use, we get to see the market movement or price movement in a context, and that gives the market a structure. So in this structure, when we look at things, but before that, let me answer why we have taken 21 SMA and 233 SMA as the numbers. What's the magic behind them? So again, we looked at life, looked at nature, and observed that there is a pattern in nature, pattern in how the nature forms itself. For example, the flower petals, the ratio of inner petals to the outer petals, there is a certain ratio, and that ratio is called Fibonacci ratio, Fibonacci numbers. How the seashells form, the different layers in a seashell have certain ratio to the each one has a certain ratio to the previous one. So that ratio is called Fibonacci numbers. So we have taken this 21 and 233 numbers from the series of Fibonacci numbers. These are Fibonacci numbers. So since we assumed that, or came to a conclusion that market follows life or imitates life, we have taken the numbers also from life, that's or nature, that's 21 and 233, one of the Fibonacci numbers, and use that to get the structure of the market, to understand the structure of the market. So this is the shape of the market structure that we get using this DNA and Fibonacci model. So 21 SMA is more curvy, while 233 SMA is flattish or straight. more of a straight line. So that's the reason behind it. So that's the reason behind 21 SMA and 233 SMA. And now 233 SMA, it's important for us to understand, uh, but before that, I want to draw your attention to these numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. These numbers are from the previous slide where I covered different market conditions. And here you see, if I plot the market condition number 1, this is the graph you get. And market condition number 2 was market making swings and going up. Market condition 3 was sideways market. 4 was the one you should avoid, flattish one. 5 was market going down. And 6 was market making swings and going down. So now you can see the context of the market. Market moves up and comes down to 221 SMA. Market moves away from 233 SMA and comes back to 233 SMA. And for that reason, we call this 233 SMA as the river of life. We just, we like to call it river of life. And there is a reason behind it. Why river of life? It's because, all the life needs water. All civilizations in the world have risen around some water body or a river, major river. Water is important for life, for animals. Animals move away from water, but they come back to a river or or a pond for their watering needs. They similarly, price moves away from a particular SMA, comes back to that particular SMA. 21 SMA moves away from 233 SMA and then comes back to 233 SMA. Moves away from 233 SMA, comes back to 233 SMA. So it's again mimics life. That's why we call it river of life, because price, wherever it would go, it has to come back to meet 233 SMA, or 233 SMA will bend itself to come to the price. One of these two things will happen again and again. It repeats again and again, 100% of the time. It happened 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago. If somebody had tracked it, it will continue to happen next 10,000 years later, unless we move to a different galaxy where different laws of physics govern the movement. So this idea itself should improve your trading, because if price has moved too far away from a particular moving average, it has to come back to it. And if it has come back to it, it has to jump off that SMA. So if it has gone too far from 233 SMA, it has bound to come back to 233 SMA. And if you see this kind of position, let me change the color. If you see this kind of condition, price has moved away, you short here, and wait for the market to come down to 233 SMA and book your profit here. You cover. And this whole movement is your profit. If price has moved away, or the moving average has moved away from 233 SMA, right? It has to go back to 233 SMA. You buy here and wait for price to come to 233 SMA. It will go there without fail, and you sell here and you make this profit. Just with this knowledge, you can go back and start trading, and you will make money consistently. Especially in your investment portfolio, if you are in, you'll make money. Even in day trading, it happens 100% of the time. You just need to understand certain nuances, when to know when it's time to buy. Now, you would ask, if price has gone up, how will I know when it will make a turn, when it's going to turn from here? So let me erase this. The market has gone up and it's going to go down, but you don't know when it has gone up and when it's going to start coming down, when it's going to make this turn, you don't know. So to understand this, we again like to look at the human society, our own lives, and understand what happens at these turns. What is the indicator? What's the indication? What is the indication that market is about to make a turn? So to understand this, we look at the highways. Highways, this is a clover. Cars travel. Some go straight, some make a turn, and of course through the clover, but they make a turn to intersecting highway. So let's understand what happens in these turns. Like what happens here? These are all the turning points, right? So you see, in these turns, there is a heavy exchange. Money is changing hands. People stop at these exchanges for their food, for gas, or for rest. There is a McDonald's or Subway, or there is a gas station, or there is some motel for people to take rest, for the overnight travelers. So exchange is happening. Money is changing hands. People are giving exchanging money for services or goods. So in these turns, even in the stock market, at these turns, heavy exchange happens. And when the exchange happens, market moves back and forth. And that's the indication that market is going to make a turn. And if you see, this same market condition number 3 that I had explained here repeats here as well. This is market condition number 3. So while market condition number 3 happened here, it takes place in these turns as well. Because in a way, this is also a turn. Price jumped out and it started to move, right? So at these turns, you will see this market condition number 3 pronounced, and that's the indication. Once it has made 2 or 3 moves back and forth, not able to break the above ceiling, you short here, and take the profit when the price touches this river of life 233 SMA, or buy here and ride the move till 233 SMA. And it happens every day, every time, in any time frame, and this is the key to making profits in stock market. Okay, so feel free to take a picture, screenshot of this, and keep it handy when you are trading. For attending this webinar, this is the freebie I want to leave you with, that use this knowledge and improve your trading. Of course, there are a lot of things in the stock market. This is just the intro part that I have shared with you. Hopefully this will make you a better trader. But there are as a day trader, to make consistent income and not lose money often, you need to understand the market behavior better, and that's what we cover in our program if you sign up. But before that, before getting into the details of that, I want to show you the example of markets DNA here. So this is 233 SMA. This is 233 SMA. In the previous slide, you saw the SMA was horizontal. That just showed the shape of the DNA, not the orientation of the DNA. So DNA could be in this orientation as well, right? So that's why here 233 SMA is slanted. Market went up, and then market became sideways. This is market condition number 3. And then market went down to meet 233 SMA, which is this pink line, and then it became sideways again. So even if you capture this tiny part, this is easily, how many? 1800 to 25. It's at 25 points, which is like $500 move. This one is with just one contract. With two contracts, it could be $1,000. Even if you capture this much of movement, that's good income. And so I've just given you one example here. Like there are other places here you can capture a trade. Here you can capture trade. Of course, there is a different strategy to apply. So this is the example how the market DNA structure appears again and again in the market. So with that, I'll move to the next slide. I thought I had a better slide here. Okay, not a problem. So now is the time when I normally do the demo of the software. So those who joined late get to see the demo again. For those who joined early have already seen the demo once. And in the first round, it made $2,000 in about 40 minutes. So 9:11 when the 9:11 a.m. when the trade got stopped after making a profit of $2,000, and it, and we went back to the presentation. So what I'm going to do is, for those who joined new, I want to reload the software and start from where I left. 9:11 we stopped. I'm going to show the newcomers again, new joinees again, how what we did. And I loaded Sliver Bullet Pro software. These are different ATM settings, automated trade management settings. ATM 1 takes trade with one contract, 2 with 2 contracts, 3 with 3 contracts. Each has its own profit and loss settings, and the levels are predefined. And you can define your max loss for the session. I put $2,500 because we usually trade with 50K 50K account in our funding portfolio, which has a stop loss of 2,500. And I normally, aim for the target of $2,000, so we can get through the demo. And then I enable the software. These top colorful buttons are basically the user interface, non-intrusive UI of the software. And this is the timer. I use previous day's data to show the demo. And market opens at 8:30, but I'm going to start now itself, because previous from 8:30 to 9:11 I already showed, and the software made profit. And now I'm going to repeat the same thing. I will perhaps with trade with ATM 2 use a scale-in mode on, and aggressive button on. Scale-in is like, it adds additional contracts to your existing position to come out from a position for break even instead of a loss. Sometimes trades go against you. That time software tries to get you out of the jail as much as possible, as often as possible. Worst case, it does not. You hit the stop loss, you lose the account. What that means is you have lost the subscription money of that account. You haven't lost big capital of your own. So that's the beauty of this system. And now I'm going to show you something. When I started the demo this morning, I took only short trades because the market was going to be trending downwards, because it gapped down. It significantly gapped down from the previous day. That's Thursday. So that's why I took short trades. I want to show you, what if I don't use any discretion? Though this is not a recommended way of trading, we don't recommend that you do it this way, but this is just to show you the power of the software, how it behaves and works. So I turn both long and short on and let it take trades on its own. And when we do that, usually contrarian strategy works better. So this is one of the strategies built in. The previous demo I gave with the default strategy, this one with contrarian I'm going to show, and we'll see how far it can go, whether it's going to make $2,000 again or it's going to fail. So it has started. Now it's running. I will stop quickly. It made took few trades, and it's $394 in about just 1 minute. And this strategy is doing better than the previous strategy I demonstrated with. So I'll slow it down because I had increased the timer. So it's $500 with 4 trades. Here you see 500.
Target filled.
So one more trade. So it's taking both trades, both sides, both long and short. It took some long trades, some short trades. This one is short trade. So 2 contracts and the 2 target levels for each contract. Here you see this red indicator means it's a short trade. This $45 of unrealized profit. Sorry, it's a loss. It's a negative 45. So it's a loss at this moment of $45. Position is not closed. Total 2 quantity and only one first position is only open. It can add 2 more positions because scale-in mode is on to come out of any losing position. So this is the break-even trade, second one. So total 4 quantity, and second, this is hidden behind this. So 2 out of 3 positions have been opened already. And here it's showing the loss as well. It's $370 of unrealized loss at this moment. So let's see if we come out for break even or not. So that got closed means we came out for break even. And what it did was, when it comes out, when the scaling happens, the target gets adjusted automatically to a break-even level. You don't have to move it. It will get adjusted automatically. So that's the reason for automation. You had to be like a sniper, you have to be very fast, and software helps you do that. So $700 of profit so far. So a lot of break-even trades are happening because we are trading against the trend. Market is going down and it's taking long trades. So we are doing wrong things, but I just wanted to show you how the software handles things.
Target filled. Order. Target filled.
$1,100 so far. I'm stretching my luck. So
Target filled.
we recommend that we trade for 1 hour. It's close to 9:30. It's up 1 hour, and the market character changes after 1 hour.
Target filled.
So, and that's what I see. So I'm not making as fast money as I thought I could. It's only $1,100, but let me stretch.
Target filled.
I'm going to stretch my luck. I'm going to increase the speed of the timer or the playback.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
All right, $1,400.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target. Order filled. Target filled. Order. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Order. Target filled.
$1,900.
Order filled. Target filled.
One more.
Target filled.
All right. So now $2,000 has been achieved and total profit target reached message has been displayed. Trade button disabled. Now the software will not take any more trades. So how long? Again, about 30 minutes. This did the same, as the previous demo. In 30 minutes, it made $2,000 again. So if I add 2 sessions, it was $4,000. The first demo I gave in the beginning of the webinar, and the second demo is this. Put together 2 back-to-back $2,000 sessions. $4,000 in 1 hour 13 minutes of trading. So this is again, I want to emphasize, this is just to demonstrate the capability of the software. This is not a promotion or advertisement saying that you can make this $4,000 by trading this way. No, this is not the recommended way. Our recommended way, as I drew it in the business model, is to be consistent. Consistency is important. $50 every day is more important to me than $2,000 one day and $2,000 of loss another day. So we aim for consistency. This demonstration is to show you that the sky's the limit. You can make this kind of money. To be able to do that, you need to understand that this is the right market to turn the software on and let it ride the way I let it ride in this demonstration. Otherwise, any day I would be happy if it had made $500, because I don't want to lose those $500 once I see that $500 in my pocket. So sometimes there are like $3,000, $4,000 a day, but we know those days when we can stretch our luck. But in these demos, I just showing you the capability of the software, not selling you a dream here. So please don't expect have the notion that you'll be making this every day. You could be making, and don't get me wrong, you could be making, but what we are trying is to be consistent. So and you could be making, you should be making this kind of money by trading multiple accounts, not a single account. Here I traded a single account. Imagine if I had traded 10 accounts parallelly and generated this income. So $2,000 in a session means $20,000 in a session across 10 accounts. That would have been the outcome. But here we are talking about small income across multiple accounts. So you hope you are getting the context of where I am going. So let's look back at these numbers. Now we started with that page and try to understand if we can make $1,000 per month by investing $5,000 one time, and by making only $50 a day. $50 a day, right? Now, after seeing the demo, and those who joined early have seen the demo of the software twice, which made $2,000 in each session, I guess you will be convinced that okay, software can make $50, at least $50 a day in 1 hour. In 1 hour, right? Or even $100 a day it can make. If you have seen the demo of $2,000, you should be now convinced that it can make $100 a day consistently, because I have 100 is 1/20th of 2,000. So this should be easily possible just with one trade, which each trade has made a profit of $131. One trade can give you $100 easily, right? At least you should be convinced by now. What does it mean? $100 per day is $2,000 per month. $2,000 per month. Now imagine doing it across 10 accounts parallelly. 10 accounts. It becomes $20,000 per month, or $240,000 per year. Now, is it financial freedom? That's the question. Is it financial freedom? For many, yes. Yeah, for millionaires or billionaires, it's not. That this money is not enough. But most of the individuals, the working, hardworking people, those who have a 9-to-5 job, this could mean a financial freedom, making $240,000 a year by spending 1 hour per day. So again, I'm showing you the scaling plan, how you can scale from one account to 10 accounts even with small $100 per day per account, which we demonstrated using the software, that how it made $2,000 in a session, which lasted only an hour or maybe half hour. This is possible. And this scaling takes time. It will not be done overnight. You'll have to build a portfolio of accounts one after the other and add to them, the same way you build a rental income portfolio or any other real estate portfolio. And so it could take about a year or 18 months, but once you have those accounts, you can keep generating income by trading parallelly. And how to get to this system, how to lay hands on this system. So that's what I want to cover next. Before that, I want to show you a few other things. Well, yeah, this is the example. Trade in 10 accounts simultaneously. Even with $50 per day, you'll make $10,000 per month. With $100 per day per account, it will be $20,000 per month. And I'll come to the cost part, how to get it for $5,000 one time. This is the example of how we traded one of our trading days. We traded across multiple accounts. These numbers are sorted, so the small numbers are on the top, large numbers on the bottom. So ignore these large numbers, take the median number here. So that's $100 per day, right, across accounts. So there are 14 accounts. So this is $1,400 in a day. So this is the example of how you should be generating or aiming to generate small income across accounts, across multiple accounts. And this is another example here. This day, wasn't a great conducive day. We traded fewer accounts, and we traded fewer accounts, and where is my pen? Again, so take the median number, which could be anywhere from 53. So maybe $53 on an average day, I would say, median day. Median $53. Previous one was $100. This is just to give you a context, idea of how you can set up your trading as a business. Few more things. Okay, now how this software helps. Many people say that, okay, can I just use the software? Or they say, just I don't need the software, can I need the education? Or some say, can I just need, I don't need anything, I need only other people's money. No, you need all three. You need to trade the right way. You need the software, and the software acts like a training wheel, or the guide rail in a bowling alley. It keeps you on your track, prevents you from falling. It doesn't mean that you cannot have accidents with the training wheels, or you cannot throw a ball over the guide rails. But those will be extreme examples, right? So software helps you stay in your lane. The education gives you an understanding of when to take trades, how to manage your trades, how to manage your risk, how to improve your psychology, right? All that education, the education part provides. And the funding is important because you don't get emotionally entangled while you are trading. And once you pass an evaluation, the funding provider sends you a certificate like this. So this is just a pat on your back that, okay, you have achieved something, something important. It's like a badge of honor, it's a nice to have. It doesn't mean anything much, but you feel good that you have passed an evaluation. It's not not everybody can do it, those passing any evaluation is an act of perseverance. So these are all the real certificates that we have passed in our own company, trading across different funding providers. These are real examples. I had to hide few things, But all these are real examples with dates and some other details. So these are some other accounts. So you see there we have passed multiple accounts. This is from June, July this year, August through October. There is one more that will be is coming. So past evaluation, and we are adding to our portfolio. So this is just example. This is 200, 240, 250K account. You know, it's a bigger account that we passed in August. So yeah, you should be aiming for be increasing the size of your account as well. Now the decision time. Is Sliver Bullet trading system for you? Again, it's not for you because if you are looking for a get rich overnight scheme, because it's not. It's not for you if you have a safe job for life, because you have safe job for life, you don't have to worry about anything. Or maybe it's a decent job, it's giving you good pay and all, so then you don't need. Or if you have a huge source of passive income, you don't need a Sliver Bullet trading system, because without even spending an hour, you are getting good income, so you don't have to worry about anything. You are already financially free, perhaps. If you are happy with your current financial situation and your future, then you don't need this system, because happiness is a state of mind. You know, any financial condition, people can choose to be happy or not happy, but you definitely need Sliver Bullet trading system if you want to control your financial future by spending only 60 to 90 minutes a day. So if that is you, then your options are drop it. You could drop it. You are convinced, but you think that this is not the one you want to pursue. You want to pursue something else. You want to buy and sell tickets outside a football game or a basketball game. That's fine too. You can drop it. You can delay it. You can delay it further, which means that you are only delaying your financial freedom, because if you are here on this webinar, it means you have already delayed it, and you haven't learned this important life skill. We call it life skill, which is not taught in schools and colleges. You can figure it out yourself. People spend years and years, lose thousands of dollars before figuring it out themselves. You could do that, or join our program, in which you can, we'll teach you everything about this system in a couple of months. And you can opt for some other trading program. There are many of them, which cost anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 and everything in between. In fact, lowest was $12,000. Good trading program, $12,000 to $50,000, and they either offer you education or software or funding. Not everything. Education itself costs you $12,000 to $50,000. Software, as I showed, like $500 to $10,000. Funding could be, of course, we have affiliations, special codes, discounts from them, so we get you the best rate for their accounts. So we haven't seen any other program which combined all three, that education, automation, and funding in one place, and that too at the price that's unbeatable, which I'm going to show you in the next slide. And so if this last and the best option is to go for Sliver Bullet trading system. So before any discounts, this is the standard retail price of the two versions that we offer it in, Sliver Bullet Pro and Lite. All our customers so far have purchased the Pro version. It comes with training and support, but with discount, you will get 30% off on Sliver Bullet Pro and 10% on Sliver Bullet Lite. You would be interested in Sliver Bullet Pro because it's a complete package, and with after discount, it's $4,200. You get access to Sliver Trades Academy, weekly training, for first 4 weeks and then support for next 4 weeks. Not that we won't support you after 8 weeks, but you'll be slightly on lower in our priority list because we'll be supporting newer customers on priority at that time. But you shouldn't need any more priority, support. But we'll be there to answer any questions for you. And then if you purchase it by tomorrow, we'll throw in a free 50K evaluation account. The first month subscription we will give you at no additional cost. How it will work is you will get a drawdown of $2,500, and it converts into a funded account when you are positive $3,000. And once you are funded, you create a buffer of $2,500, and anything above $2,500 is for you to keep, minus the 10% commission. We don't take anything from you. You pay us one time. Then all future dealings is with the funding provider. And we are also building a Bitcoin trading strategy, which will be given to you once we launch it. But the promo will be till tomorrow only. And if you want to start with us, here is the website that I want to show you. This is the website you go to, and you come down to pricing, and here's where you'll choose. You get the deal. This gives you a license for lifetime. This is a lifetime license, and you get click on the button and make sure to read the agreement, because you'll be signing the agreement after you have made the purchase. It talks to you about the support of the software, the license. It's licenses for one computer and the maintenance of license, etc. And then you add this to the cart, and here you will check out. You can check out as a guest, and then you enter the coupon code. You get the discount, and you can make the purchase. Once you make the purchase, you will receive a welcome email from us, and you will get access to Sliver Trades Academy. The academy where all the lessons and video lessons, cheat sheets, documents are going to be available. You'll get this, and then you'll get a schedule for 4-week training as to how to use the software, how to set up your platform the right way, the trading entry strategies, trade management strategies, risk management strategies, and the trading psychology. Everything will teach you in that, and then we'll give you a evaluation account as well to be able to trade. So, but for the webinar attendees only, those who have attended today, we have a special available only for today. It's 40% off, and this whole complete system will be available to you for $3,600. So this is the deal that we have today. And if you are interested, we are not displaying the code for it. You have to email us or message us. These are our contact details. Email is info@slivertrades.com. Be mindful of the spelling, Sliver Trades. And the phone number is 331-255-3656. Messages, and I will send you the coupon code that will give you a 40% discount on Sliver Bullet Pro. So now if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. So let me grab my glasses. So I thought I was sharing the screen. So I see that need to understand till what point. Okay, so a lot of the screen was not shared, looks like. I wonder till what point I stopped. At what point I stopped sharing. So let me check. So I apologize, guys. Some glitch happened. At what point? Okay. At what point we stopped? Okay, you can see the screen. I will repeat the trading. Can you message me if you are able to see the trades in the beginning? Can you? What? I can see it right at what point? Right from the beginning. Can see now. So so all along you are not able to see the presentation. Oh, I'm surprised. So here is what I'm going to do. I will give you a recording of the session, and then I will now show you the trades that was taken. Well, I'm sorry, it's that's a big bummer for me. Of course, for you. So, can see now at what point, right from the beginning, you could not see. I thought I had shared the screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the whole thing, and I will show you the demo of the software from the beginning. The market opens at 8:30 in the morning. Use previous day's data. So its chart is loading. Okay. So yeah, somebody said they were having a problem, but I thought some people raised hand and said they are able to see me. That's why I continued. So this is software like Sliver Bullet Pro software that I demonstrated. It has different ATM settings, automated trade management settings, and ATM 1 is for one contract, two for two contracts, and three for three contracts. And here I can set max loss, which is $2,500, and the profit target of say I used $2,000. And other things you don't need to know for now. I enable it, and on the top is the user interface of the software. So I traded using, these are the ATM settings. You can press the button and turn on which ATM you want to use. So ATM 2 I turned on, and it takes trades with two contracts. And long and short, these are the automated trading buttons. And these are pink ones are the different strategy buttons that you can use. And this is manual stop button, manual buy and sell button. We have included manual buttons as well. And these are scale-in buttons and aggressive mode that I will cover in some other time in maybe in training if you join. So this is now the market has just opened. Market opens at 8:30 a.m. Central. So I set the timer to yesterday's 8:30 market open. I downloaded the data. This is the NASDAQ chart, NASDAQ contract. Its NQ is for NASDAQ futures. And I see that market has opened here. I see a few bars. it is way below previous day's close. Previous day the market closed at this level, and I there's a big gap down. So I expect the market to go down. So I'm going to take short trades, and I have turned the scale-in button on and aggressive mode on as well. So now, if I so this first trade has been taken, 2 contracts, 2 short trades, and they will close if it hits these 2 target levels. It has 2 target levels, one for each contract. Now,
target filled, order filled, target filled.
So this one
target
scale-in is happening. So now it made $394 in how many? In 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 trades, $394. So our goal is to reach $2,000.
Target filled, target filled, target filled.
So now $650.
Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
So $856. So it's taking trades automatically. I turn the short on, and it's using the default strategy. Long trade could have been possible. It placed a dot here, but I'm not taking long trades. I've turned off long trades button here.
Target filled.
About 988, close to $1,000. Increase the speed so we can get through the demo quicker.
Order filled. Target filled.
So it's automatically opening the trade, closing the trade, and managing the trade as well. When the market is going against the position, it's adding more contracts and coming out for break even. That's why you see some red results here. The red ones are loss making trades, but it was compensated by other profit making trade in the same round trip.
Order filled. Target filled. Target. Order filled. Target filled. 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 Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
Very close to our target. Need one more, 2 more trades.
Order filled. Target filled.
Close to 2,000.
Order filled. Target filled.
So now it reached $2,000, and the trade buttons disabled. Here the message is total profit reached. So this is the demo I gave in the beginning of the presentation, and thank you very much for sticking around. And I saw some messages later, but in the beginning I was told that people were able to see and hear me. See the screen. I'll for those who missed it, joined and missed the what I was sharing, I will send you the recording. And I'm doing the demo again, the same demo that I did today. And in 40 minutes, it's 9:10 now. The market opened at 8:30. In 40 minutes, the software helped us make $2,000. And then I later in the session, I repeated the cycle again from where we left. So from 9:10 onwards, I will repeat it. This is just to demonstrate, if it's a one-time thing or it can be, it can consistently happen. So I'm going to reload the software again because it's been disabled now after reaching the profit target. I'll enable it again and start from where we left. And in the second session, what I did was I used the same number of contract, but here I did not use any discretion. Instead of taking short trades because I anticipated it to be a downtrending day, I'm taking both long and short trades. When I do that, I usually see that contrarian strategy works better. So I'm going to use contrarian strategy, and I'll turn these two on all the time, most of the time. So I'm going to let the software take trades in both the direction on its own.
Order
Even
filled.
though it's not a
Target,
recommended way of
target.
trading,
Order
I just
filled.
wanted to give you a demo of the software.
Order filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Order filled. Target. Order filled. Target. Target filled. Order filled. Target. Target filled. Order filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target. Target. Order filled. Target. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
So it's taking trades in both the directions, both long trades and short trades. So for example, this is long trade at this moment. Market is going down and we are trading against the direction, which is not a good thing to do.
Order
But
filled.
software is able to handle it.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Target. Order filled. Target. Target filled.
So
Order filled.
$1,200 close to.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target. Target. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
1,600.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled.
1,900.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
So now it reached $2,000 again. So we started around 9:10 and it's 9:42. In about 30 minutes, 32 minutes, it made $2,000. This time we traded both ways. So trade buttons disabled. So this is the demonstration I had given twice I demonstrated. So if you see in 1 hour 12 minutes since the market opened, we made $2,000 twice, or $4,000 in total. And this is just to give you the capability of the software. And with this $2,000 in a session, I went back to the presentation and said, if software can make $2,000 in a session, then we should believe that we should be able to believe that it can make $50 per day, right? So where is 2,000 and where is 50? So $50,000 per day making consistently is a convincing assumption now. So not even $50, but it could make $100 also. Each one profitable trade was giving us $130. So $100 is feasible. So $100 means it's $2,000 per month. $2,000 per month. So I will just do this for you again. explain the crux of it. So this $50 is like $1,000. If you think you can make $100, which by now you should be convinced that it could make $100, it is $2,000 per month. And if we multiply, if we do it across, so I'm having trouble here. If you do it across 10 accounts, it is $20,000 a month, or 240K per year. So this is what we are looking at. In the next slide, it shows if you do $50 per day per account across 10 accounts, it's 10K per month. And it's like, you have to build portfolio of these accounts one after the other. Of course, you'll tend to take more trades and make more than $100 per day. But the game of consistency works this way. So here you see it's the example. It's a real example from one of our trading days. The numbers are sorted here. Numbers are sorted, so don't take the large numbers or the small numbers. Take the numbers from anywhere in the middle. So if you make $100 per day consistently across accounts, this is a $1,400 day. $1,400 day, because there are 14 accounts. Of course, there are some bigger numbers as well. So we try to be consistent with small profits across. In the beginning, usually people try to make bigger profits, like $400,000 or $500,000 per account. And as they scale, they lower their profit aim, and try to make small profit across accounts. So when the market is not great, they average about $50 per account. So this is the number. So this is the model I wanted to show. What I'm going to do is, those if you miss seeing this, I will share the recording of it, and you can follow that. But the demonstration of the software you have seen, other details are as important as the demonstration. So please do watch the video recording that I'm going to send if you have missed it. And I had shared the price of it. In summary, we are doing a webinar day discount, which will give you this whole package, which includes 4 weeks of education, the lifetime license of the software, and funding accounts for you to purchase. So all these things you will get at special discount, which is 40%, and this you will get at $3,600. And to be able to do that, you need to message us or email us, and we will give you the code as to how to purchase it. And to purchase it, you will go to our website, slivertrades.com, and then go to pricing. And here you take Sliver Bullet Pro. This is the button you will click, and make sure to read the agreement, because it's a license for one computer, so important information is about the license is mentioned. You'll be signing that document later after making the purchase. You click on it, click purchase, and you go to checkout and enter your coupon launch 30, and you get the discount off. So you have to send me an email or SMS me to get a coupon for 40%. It's a different coupon, and you will get it for $33,600. Once you make the purchase, you will get access to you'll receive a welcome email, and then you'll get access to Sliver Trades Academy, where we have a lot of videos and lessons on trading, and you'll be able to join our live training sessions for 4 weeks, and then 4 weeks of followed by 4 weeks of support. So if anyone has any questions, I would like to answer now. And those who have missed it and left, I will send them the recording, so they get to watch this again. So any questions? How do we find other people's money? We have affiliations with funding providers. So we will sign you up with them. The first account we will give you. How it works is they give you those accounts on subscription basis. You pay a monthly subscription, and you can trade in those accounts. If you take more than a one month to pass the evaluation, you pay the subscription again. So we have a list of funding providers. We will set up the right one for you. That's right for you. And their sign-up price could be high, but through us, it will be discounted subscription. Feel free to type in any more questions. I saw a lot of people left because I think some glitch happened somewhere in the beginning or in the middle. I don't know. I have to go and check. Any additional monthly fees? So subscription is just for the one account. No other additional fees. Additional fee will come in once you have passed the evaluation and when you want to upgrade it to a paid trading account. That time, depending on the funding provider, on an average, it will cost you $150. And that also is one time. Subscription is monthly until you pass the evaluation. Once you have passed the evaluation, you pay $150 one time to get the paid account from which you can withdraw profits. And then no other monthly fees. What we charge is just one time for lifetime license of the software. We don't charge any other monthly fees, recurring fees. There is some annual maintenance, license maintenance cost that you will pay once in a year. That's very nominal, very, very nominal, $100 a year. It helps us, maintain a backup copy of your software and things like that, and give you some fixes if we create one. So bug fixes and all, if we, those are the things we charge you. But that's once in a year. That's mentioned in the license, in the agreement. In the agreement, when you go to checkout page, you will see that, that's why I said read up the agreement here. You click on it, you will get to that document. So yeah, so other than that, there is no monthly fee, no major charges after the one time. So our goal, as I said, the entire cost, goal was to keep it under $5,000. One time investment of $5,000, and then income every month from this setup. So we are charging only 3,600, so it's a way less than 5,000. And we kept it that way because if you want to upgrade your computer, you should have some money left. So a good computer could cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. So you have money. So entire setup is under $5,000 or about $5,000. So you get our education program, license, funding providers, and you will deal with funding providers directly. We do not come in the way. We just give you discount codes for them, and you will have money left to buy a new computer if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to in future. So the entire package comes around $5,000. Sure. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. I have to check who all have missed watching this or could not see the screen share. So I will send you the recording, and we'll go from there. And if any questions, feel free to respond to us. And if you need the coupon for 40% off, which is valid only for today, again, message us or email us, and we'll send you the coupon. We do not offer that special promotion to everyone, and that's why we don't use that code or show the code here. You have to contact us for that. So thank you very much for joining. Sorry for the glitch that has happened. We'll send you the recording and we'll go from there. Have a great rest of the weekend. Bye now.